Hi there and welcome back to another tarot reading. So in today's video, we're gonna go over what can you expect if you stay in a certain situation, a relationship, a job. It could be anything, okay? And also then we're gonna compare it with what if you were actually to move on or leave the situation behind, and then we will give you, me and your angels will give you some guidance, okay? So choose only one group. This is group number 1. Here we got group number 2, group number 3, group number 4. Sorry, it wasn't focusing for some reason. I think it is now. Okay, alrighty. So take your time, choose intuitively. You can do this more than once because if you're asking about different situations or different people, that makes sense to choose more than one pile, more than one crystal, but otherwise just make sure to choose one. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye. Hi there, group number 1. So if you chose this beautiful crystal, welcome. Now I'm gonna leave this here with their little friends, and I got your cards over here. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna go over the energy of the situation itself, whether this involves someone else or entity, a city, whatever it is. I just want to know what the energy is here. Okay, so to begin with, I'm gonna show you. There's a tower, and then we also got the 2 of Pentacles. And you see here that this is not a monkey per se. I'm sure there's a specific name for this type of monkey, but I think it's I really like this deck because there's a really smart reasoning behind each card. And I'm gonna start with the tower here, and it's just saying that for you, you're here watching this video or feeling like you have to make the decision because something unexpected happened. Okay, so the job, the city you're living at, or in this relationship, or maybe you don't have a relationship but you have like a romantic connection with someone that is not yet something official, but you may still see this person. So so tower, this is telling me that you have been pushed to make a decision now, because I'm sure that you were fine going on with the situation without really making up your mind for some time. But with the tower, it's like circumstances they're pushing you now to actually make a decision between 2 different outcomes, or between 2 different roads, right? That seems to be very different for you. And with this, I was gonna say again, the monkey, I don't know what is the specific name of this animal is, but with the 2 Pentacles, it just really represents that energy of indecision and not feeling like there's a need of making a choice. If you could do so, you will probably be still like thinking about it. You will like to have more time. You will like to go on about this. This may not be the case, but if some of you are thinking about 2 different people, that maybe you're like staying within your relationship or going with someone else that you have in mind, it's like part of you didn't want to make this decision because you don't feel like you have to give up on either of them. And this could be also friendships, if you have to make a choice between 2 friends, and it just seems that the universe is telling you you have to make a choice at this point. This cannot be going on, and something happened that kind of is rushing this decision. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing here to begin with. I'm just gonna first pick a couple of cards. I have them here. If you stay in this situation or with this person, I got your cards here. So first we got the 8 of Wands here, so you can see them. Then we got the Knight of Pentacles. Then we have the Devil. And then we got an Oracle card. It says communications, and you see 2 wolves. Okay. Alrighty. So here, don't get scared with the Devil. To begin with the 8 of Wands, it is very clear that if you were to stay in the situation, they really are saying the Eight of Wands is when things kind of speed up a lot for you. And also it kind of represents a last push for you. Okay, so when you're running a marathon, or those last couple of days, if you're studying in, like if you're in university, that you may have been putting a lot of efforts throughout the year, but then at the end of the year or at the end of the semester, those last couple weeks when you have exams, that's the last push. That's when you have to give your all. So pretty much is saying that if you choose to stay in this situation, whether it's a job, a relationship, a friendship, this city, you kind of will still have to give a bit of put effort. Like this is your last kind of push, that you're almost there, that you're like heading. I don't know what your goal is. You have to think about your goals. So if you're in a relationship and your goal was to have commitment with this person, or you want to get married with this person and you're like kind of tired of waiting, it's just saying that there's still a last push yet to be made before getting where you want to get. Okay, so this is usually a very positive energy, just saying that you will have to like give your all in this situation, and things will kind of speed up a bit. Also, I know that sometimes we feel like there's no results in our lives, in our career, in our relationship, and it's just, there will be sometimes, when you plant a seed, you don't see the entire process of the seed opening and then slowly coming out. You only think that you start seeing results once that plant is out of the earth, but you cannot see how much work you did before you even did that. So this is saying that you're kind of gonna get a bit of like, you're gonna be able to witness more of the big work, or a bit of the results of your work and your investment in energy, money, emotional investments as well. This is a relationship in this situation. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. For a lot of you, if this is about your job, it is just saying that with this last sprint and the Knight of Pentacles, this is just saying that if you stay, there's gonna be a real focus on your job. You're gonna be focused on that and nothing else. They really recommend you to give your everything. If you genuinely want results at this job, you're gonna have to give your everything. Now, the thing with the Knight of Pentacles, it's he's someone, regardless if you're she or he, or however you identify yourself, this energy really is about working really hard, and you kind of working so hard that you may not even stop to take a break, or even to kind of look at the results, or like at the great achievements you have made so far, because the Knight of Pentacles is this more of like personality or energy that you kind of do and keep doing and keep working hard until you get to your goal, and you're not gonna take breaks in between that. And so in case that you have been pretty like slacking in, let's say, university, like if you're thinking of staying in a course or leaving because you don't know if you're gonna pass this course, angels are saying like, if you stay, you really genuinely have to give your all. And if this is a relationship or a job that you kind of feel like you didn't give much, and you have been slacking, then this is telling you definitely have to focus on this, because it is possible for you. There's still a possibility for you, but you just have to give your all and make sure that your focus is on this. So no more parties or like drinking or anything that may be distracting you, like Netflix, let's say. Like if you're someone who watches Netflix for like 4 hours, this is not the time to do that. Like your focus has to be on this. And of course, this is at first I thought it was odd because they were telling you last sprint, and then the energy is rushing, it's going pretty quick, and then this is usually more of a slow energy. So it's just saying that you're definitely going to see results in here. But this is why with the Devil, I was like, okay, so this is a very peculiar situation, because it's just saying that if you stay in the situation, you're gonna be challenged so much, because the Devil, it's that time of our lives that we kind of realize and we start figuring out what is holding us back, right? So whatever this is, you have to genuinely invest and give your best. And because you are doing it, and it seems like you will be doing that, you're going to find yourself with the devil, which is those things that you give, or people that you give so much power to. And it's like a battle between how much will do you have really to want to get done whatever you want to get done. So whether it's passing university, or if it's like a job, or a promotion, if it's someone's like to be in a relationship, it just seems like there's a struggle here between what holds you back and what you really want. And the devil is actually, like, for me, I know that there's a lot of people that are scared of this card, but I just find that this is a essential time of our lives that we all encounter. We all of us, we have demons, and we never killed our demons. We just kind of learn to live with them, and we kind of win that battle, but doesn't mean that we kill them completely. So this is usually represent things that hold you back. So let's say, let's say that this is about your career or a job, right? Let's say that you want to make it in the film industry, but you're really slacking all the time. So kind of there's going to be a period, if you decide to stay within filming school, you're going to have to give your everything. But then with the devil, it's just saying that there's going to come a time in which you're going to start realizing how you self-sabotage yourself, and you're going to have to get past those limiting beliefs to be able to get to where you want. And this is also, if this is a relationship, I just see that you're going to be triggered so much, because you putting the effort is going then to make you realize what are your triggers, what are things or beliefs that kind of holds you back from giving yourself 100% into a relationship. And also, you kind of gonna look at patterns as well. So this is why I find that the outcome is interesting, because their outcome at the end of the day is the devil. So they really are not telling you what's gonna happen. They tell you, if you stay, I'm just gonna tell you, it's such a growing opportunity, but you're gonna struggle, because if this is a relationship, you may end up staying in that relationship, or you may not. So if you end up staying, it's just saying that you're giving yourself an opportunity to actually give your all, and then kind of have so many realizations of like your patterns, your triggers, what do you look into a relationship, what do you keep attracting, and then based on that, if you're able to win that battle, that from that depends the outcome, right? Because sometimes we win the battle and then we realize I do not belong here, right? And sometimes we win the battle and then you're able actually to stay because you're not self-sabotaging yourself. So it's different for everyone, but I'm just saying this is going to be, I think this is a very big challenge if you stay, but the outcome, do not be scared by the devil. It just means that you get a chance to fight your demons. You get a chance to see them face to face and see if you're strong enough to actually get past them. And this is also, if you're in a situation that kind of has a lot of distractions and you're always drinking, you're always doing drugs, that's why you're seeing your demons, because there's going to be a time in which you're going to have to decide, do I keep wasting my time doing other things, or do I confront them and I kind of go to the deeper meaning of why I'm drinking nonstop, why I'm doing drugs nonstop. So this is, I'm going to tell you, it's challenging. It's really challenging, And with communication, this is just, this is a general message for this pile, and it's just saying that angels want you to know that when you speak with confidence, just be confident that you'll be heard. And this is a job and you just feel like people don't take you seriously, angels are saying that they're right behind you, and they will make sure that they will try to, support you in a way and do their best to help you. So when you kind of open your mouth and you feel like you have no confidence, they will be right behind you. So your messages come out very clear. Okay. Now the other, if you were to go to leave the situation, we got the Knight of Cups. So it's funny how we got the Knight of Coins here, but here we got the Knight of Cups starting the reading. So this is a different energy. Okay, now we got the Ten of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the oracle cards, strength. Okay, so this is completely different energy. Okay, so here I'm gonna say you get an opportunity to kind of see what are your triggers, what are your demons, and you get a chance to kind of fight them. Okay, now if you were to decide to leave this situation or this, whatever this is, right away they're saying the Knight of Cups. So this could be that if this is a relationship, they're just saying that you will end up finding someone else like right away. Like there's gonna be someone else in your life, or maybe you're actually choosing between two people. And like I said, like I just have a feeling some of you are actually choosing between two people, so you already like have someone in mind. I'm not saying that you're cheating or anything, it's just that you already have someone in mind, or people that you know that will be interested right away. So, and if this is between two jobs, whatever it is, what is coming to you is something that is very, like, has this very romantic energy that will kind of be, you know, like exactly like, you know, like the Notebook, that they're just like, you know, really in love. And you know, like most people have watched the Notebook, and if you haven't, they're just a really cute couple, and like they really love each other. But we all know that what they were lacking were like decision making and communication, and it's just like they never knew, like, you know, that scene of like, what do you want, right? And it's just like because he couldn't see, or he didn't know what she really wanted, and she couldn't tell what he really wanted. This is with the Knight of Cups energy. She's like such a romantic energy and makes you feel so good. So if this is a job, like this job will kind of make you feel so welcome. If this new job will make you feel so welcome. Now the thing is just like with the Knight of Cups, there's always that danger of like someone is really romantic, yes, but doesn't really know what you need. They will always make like so many romantic gestures, maybe like give you gifts, things like that, but sometimes that's not what you need. Let's say that one day you're really sad, and what they want to, like, they just want to make you laugh, or they really just want you to like be there for you. But sometimes if you are kind of the type of person that needs to be by themselves when they're sad, then this kind of person wouldn't understand it. Like, he will try to keep doing things his way and being romantic and buying you flowers, but he doesn't understand that all you need is just some space and time, right? And this is the thing with the Knight of Cups. His energy is really cute, romantic. So it's definitely something good. It's just, you know, just letting you know when it comes to like knowing what you need, this person is just kind of more focused on being the perfect person rather than giving you what you need. So this could also be, you know, like a job. It's just like right away you'll be like, oh my gosh, everyone is so nice here and blah blah blah, but really what you need is, let's say, more flexibility because you're a mom and you need like that flexibility at that job specifically, right? And they don't have that. Like, they have a lot of perks that you don't have any use for them. And then we got the Ten of Cups. So, I mean, I'm gonna tell you, this is very exciting. This is like more, this outcome is a lot more like emotionally fulfilling. Because of all the cups, it's just more emotionally fulfilling. Also, if you're choosing between two people, I just feel like this person is a water sign, most likely, that you're choosing between these two people or these two outcomes. And it's just saying that, you know, if this is a job or a relationship, you're gonna be able to enjoy life much more. You know, here you're working and you're giving your all and you're working towards the goal that you think that you want. And this also, like, if this is a relationship with this, the Knight of Coins is telling me that you may have already dated this person for some time, or if you haven't, it's just you want to get to the next step because it's a normal thing to do. Not like you're not really questioning if you genuinely want to be with this person. You just feel like, okay, it has been 4 years, he has to propose by now. Like, it's more that type of thinking of like society. And the same thing with your job. Sometimes, like, you do have a goal and you have the capacity and the skills, but I just don't feel like you have stopped yourself to ask, why are you even fighting so hard for such a career, let's say. In this other outcome, it's more of like, you have no worries in the world. You're just enjoying life. I really see a lot of love, a lot of enjoying life. If this is a job, You're gonna have a lot of fun. It will allow you, if this is a job, it will allow you to spend much more time with your family. But if this is a relationship or a city, it's just telling you like you're gonna be such in a great light mood that you're gonna be able to enjoy everything. You know, sometimes the weekend, when we have such a serious job, we cannot disconnect from our job. But here's like, the weekends are yours, your free time is yours. You genuinely will enjoy every single step of this, whatever this is. And with the Page of Wands, it's telling me that because this energy is so like fulfilling and relaxing, then it's going to kind of give you that chance or that motivation to start new projects. Okay, so if this is a job, it's like, I guess it's just gonna give you more time to do your own things as well, and things that you kind of stopped doing, whether it was painting, let's say, or making candles, whatever that you were like, oh, this is just a hobby, but I like it so much. You are gonna be in such a good mood that it will allow you to go after those projects that you wanted. You're gonna be so motivated to start new things. Okay, so this is like anything that has to do that with your passion or something that has to do with your life path. You're gonna have more time, and your mindset is gonna be more connected to that, to your intuition. So you're gonna be like motivated to start on it. And with the Strength, with this beautiful elephant, I seriously love this deck. All the descriptions of my decks, if you're ever interested, like, they're not mine. I like to, you know, share with everyone where I bought it from and who's the author, because they put so much work in this deck. So it's always in my description. So with the Strength card, this is usually saying that, you know, it just seems like before you used to rely on other people to give you that emotional support. But this journey will take you to find that strength and emotional support within. So this path is going to kind of to give you a chance for that self-esteem to, I guess, to get stronger, and to also realize how strong you are as a person. You don't have to be fierce. And this is the thing with elephants. They're not like a lion. They're not fierce, but they're really strong and they're very resilient. And this path will kind of very nurturing show you that path. It's going to be a more of a nurturing way to figuring out your strength, while this one is more of a challenging path, and it's more of like you kind of seeing your demons face to face. So these are the two energies. Really, I didn't want the reading to be like, I'm telling you this is the right choice or this is the right choice, based on the outcome and what you're ready to take in, you know, because sometimes we're not ready to have a fight with our demons, so it's fine. So it's really up to you. These are the different type of energies, and it's up to you to decide what makes more sense for you. Okay, so now, sorry, it just got cut, but I'm just gonna pick a couple of oracle cards for you. I'm not gonna go in detail about them. Just, you know, I'm gonna read you the message, and feel free to claim the message if you feel like it's meant for you. So I just want to know what your angels have to say. Perfect. So we got first, let your necessity for control, this is in Spanish, and just saying, let the situation to flow naturally. Okay. And then we also got forgive and learn, and it's just saying, as you start healing and leaving the past behind, you will be able to experience the present, to the love, like you will be able to experience more love in the present. Okay. And let me see if there's another message for you here. Okay. We also got focus and peace. And I don't want to say like which one is which, but I just feel like focus, seriously, this is here. And then peace is just, seems like be more of that energy, and neither of them are bad. It's just they're different journeys, and that will give you kind of different results, right? And then we got be supportive, make a genuine effort to show you care. And we also have you are limitless. You can do anything you choose. Alrighty, group 1, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Oops, Sorry. And also let me know in the comments if you like this setting a bit more, if it's like better for you. And then just, you know, like, subscribe, comment, all of those things. I'll really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi there, group number 2. If you chose this beautiful clear quartz, welcome. I'm gonna leave it here with its friends. And I got your cards over here, okay? Now, I'm gonna start with the energy of the situation, or just kind of to know more a bit about the situation that's going on. And then after that, I'm just gonna compare the two, okay? So like if you stay or if you go. And to begin with, we got the 9 of Pentacles. And you see this is an eagle, but definitely a woman, because with that, you know, you can actually see the legs and the chest, and like this person is wearing, or this eagle is wearing a dress. So this is a really feminine energy. I'm gonna leave this here in the meantime. And well, this is telling me like if this is something that has to do with more of like society matters, or like a job, a career, you know, money. And this energy or whatever you're asking about is like now your priority is what can give you the flexibility to pamper yourself, you know, that's more of like what's going on here. Now if this is about a relationship or something that is more emotional, it just seems like now you're looking for something that will give you that emotional fulfilledness, you know, that will make you feel good about yourself. You now are craving for that, like someone that feeds your self-esteem, in not in a greedy way. It's just like you want someone that appreciates who you feel like, who you think you are, and you want someone who values you and puts you on a pedestal. And you know, and there's nothing greedy or narcissist about it. Like we all want to be appreciated, so that makes sense. Now if you were to stay in this situation or this job, we got the 7 of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands, the 3 of Swords. Oh wait, never mind, I picked 4 cards for this one. And the Ace of Wands. Then we got an oracle card here for this side, and we got beginnings. Okay. Alrighty, so for now here I'm gonna start with the 7 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. And just remember, I'm not telling you which one to go for. I think that's going to be more obvious based on the energy and what can you expect from it. I will of course give you kind of an advice, but more than that, you have free will. We always have free will, and you have to make this decision, okay? All right. So with the 7 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands, it just seems that whatever the situation you're asking about, if you stay, and let's say like you're asking about it because now seems like you're looking more for to be appreciated. Well, if you stay here, it's gonna be more of the same, and not necessarily in a bad way. It's just saying that you're gonna have to keep waiting. This is still a game of patience, and you're still not gonna see necessarily results from this. You're gonna have to keep pushing and doing more than your share. Okay, so what I mean by doing more than your fair share is, let's say if you're at a workplace and you know there's you always have to work with specific people, and then you have to work in projects together. You always end up being like the person that does like 50% of the work, while 3 other people split the other 50%, right? So you're doing more than you should do. And also it's like this has been going on for some time. Like the level of effort that you have been putting in the situation has been going on for some time, and this gives it away, because with the 7 of Pentacles, it's just saying that you are gonna keep waiting for results or for like something to change. And because you feel like you invested a lot of energy, time, maybe money into this situation, but it's just gonna be still the same. You're gonna have to be the one kind of pushing everyone to do their things. And if this is a relationship, you're still gonna be the one kind of doing majority of the effort. This is not a 50-50% relationship, but I'm just gonna say it's not like I see like the other person or the other party is bad. Like that's not what I'm sensing in here, but it's just that you are doing more than your fair share, and you're still gonna be waiting for some time before you even see any results. Hi there, sorry, it got caught for a second here. So Just, okay, so for this too, for the Three of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, it's just telling me that at the end of the day, you're gonna have put so much effort, you know, into this. But at the end of the day, you're gonna end up being hurt. And it doesn't mean necessarily by the other party, but it's just like, you're gonna be hopeless. You're gonna feel hopeless, or like, wow, like I'm putting so much, but yet things are not changing. And that's gonna break your heart. And seems like yeah, that's it's not like I see that person breaking up with you, or you know, the job firing you, but it's more like you come to a conclusion that it just breaks your heart, the fact that, you know, I see you investing so much, yet it breaks your heart that things didn't turn out the way you wanted to turn out. And then with the Ace of Wands, it just seems like, yes, you're gonna feel broken hearted, but with the Ace of Wands, the universe is sending you a new beginning here. And I think this is what they mean by this beginning, because this is just a journey that is going to take you to a new beginning. Like, that new beginning is meant for you regardless. Okay, so if you stay, it just seems like your angels will help you out somehow. So you know, sometimes we're not ready to give up in a situation, and this is what I see. You're more predominant to not being ready of giving up on a situation, majority of you. But at the end of the day, after you work really hard for this, you know, you're gonna have your heart broken by the entire situation, but you're gonna really feel like, you know what, I did everything I could. I really gave my all, and now it's not really up to me. Like, it's nothing that you didn't do because you tried everything, right? So it's really like that type of energy. And at the end of the day, there's a new beginning waiting for you. So let me see, what if you, instead of having to go through this, you just decide to leave the situation, okay? We got the Three of Cups. Alrighty. We got the Two of Pentacles. We got the Chariot, Cancer energy. Okay. Move this a bit here. Here we go. And let me know if you like this setting much more than what I used to do, because I'm trying different things. So just comment if you really like the way I'm doing it. I'm trying this so you can see the cards even more. The Six of Pentacles, and we got Confirmation. Okay, just letting you know already, you know, it's not even that this scenario is bad. It's a longer road. And in here already with Confirmation, angels are saying that this will be a better, suitable experience for you, and that they will encourage this. Okay, they will never tell you what to do, but I'm gonna already tell you this seems to be like letting go and leaving the situation makes most sense. But regardless, even if you decide to take a detour and stay in here, still the situation, you're gonna take that decision on your own, and you're gonna be kind of flushed out of the situation regardless, and you're gonna get a new beginning. It's just, you know, it's just kind of a detour. Now here, it's really different. Like, you know, you got the Three of Swords with a broken heart, but here instead, if you were to kind of leave the situation to begin with, you're gonna really be relying on your friends. You're gonna be like having fun, partying. I don't know if could be like you leaving your job and then you're having more free time, and, you know, not a care in the world. You're just gonna like have fun, going maybe on a trip, maybe, you know, just having a party with your friends, enjoying life. And I see here that then there's the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like if you were to leave this situation, right away you're going to try to have like fun and just enjoy yourself, okay? But then comes the Two of Pentacles, which is like, all right, you're like, all right, Fernanda, like you have to make a choice at this point. Like, we cannot just go on partying and having fun. Like, now it's time to take our lives into our hands, you know, and kind of decide what direction we want to go from now. So, you know, sometimes if this was a relationship, I will see like that right after this relationship, there may be another relationship waiting for you or something like that. But this is not the case. It's like time for yourself, time to enjoy life, okay? And then you kind of realize, okay, Fernanda, you have been just like, having fun. Time to see where we want to go in life. And this is going to take you a bit of time to figure out, because these two together, you're having fun and that works with you, but you know, you're not heading anywhere. You have to choose between two things. It could be two careers. Maybe like this may be a mix of love and career. It's just like, because now you're out of a relationship, you kind of like now have more time to think about what you want to do next, and you are a bit indecisive. I'm just going to say that you're very indecisive about this, but you're going to end up making a choice and head somewhere. And I like that, because we got the Chariot, which is Cancer energy. You're finally taking your, you know, your life in the reins of your life, and you're actually heading somewhere. And wherever you're heading, it's gonna be a place that it's gonna be more of a fair situation. You know how I kept saying like you're doing more than your fair share, like you're putting more than you should, you're giving more than you should, but where you're heading is gonna be like a fair situation, a fair place. If this is a job, just saying your next job, it's going to treat you so different. If this is a relationship, it's going to be completely different, you know. This time, actually, people will give back to you. It's going to be more of a balanced situation. With the Chariot as well, it just seems that if this is more of an emotional confusion, you know, you finally will find the balance between being rational and emotional, because you cannot be overly emotional and you cannot be just rational. So this, the Cancer energy, I know Cancers have like a bad reputation when it comes to being emotional, but because they are like very emotional, but when they have done the proper work and they have worked their shadow, they are one of the most balanced zodiac signs, because they understand the importance of being emotional and the importance of being realistic. So they're able to connect with both, and as long as they have a balance, then they can actually make sure that both horses can head to the same direction, pulls to the same direction. And this is the thing with you being indecisive, you figure out some point. Don't worry, you're gonna figure out, and you're gonna make sure that your goals, your aspiration, everything, and your emotional side pulls to the same direction. So this is also telling me you're gonna do the right changes, and you're gonna take the right, like you're gonna make the right choices and do the right actions as well, that will take you to your desired goal. Like you're being realistic. Like sometimes we're just a dreamer, and I'm not seeing you here being a dreamer here. I'm just indecisive, having fun, but then you actually, you're like, okay, I'm ready to actually take my life somewhere, and you do it. And here we got confirmation once again. This is just saying that your angels are saying that this is kind of like a suggested path, okay? So they will never tell you exactly what to do. You have free will, but just letting you know, definitely this is the desired path. Now, I'm not gonna go over the oracle messages, but I just wanted to kind of pick a couple more cards, and then I'm gonna read you the message, and if that resonates to you, then that's amazing. And 1 second. So far we got new love. This is in Spanish, but it's new love. Someone new have awakened romantic feelings in you. So I really feel like, you know, there's gonna, it doesn't have a side, okay, but in here, it seems like there's a new kind of someone coming into your life, or something new coming into your life right after this kind of breakup or this broken heart. We also got wedding. The situations will involve marriage. So this can be for either side, you know, and this is like you're heading somewhere, and you're heading to a situation that is more fair and that gives you exactly what you're looking for. So this might very well be like wedding, like maybe you were looking for real commitment from your company or from your relationship. We also got boundaries in here, so that's another message. You know, it's always important to set your boundaries pretty straight. How this card got here? And see, we got turn on your heart light, reflect on the time when you experience love. And we got physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. Alrighty. So pile number 2. I hope that this was useful. And again, like I said, let me know if you like this new setting. please subscribe, comment, share, and I will see you next time, okay? Hi there, pile number 3. So if you chose this beautiful amethyst crystal, welcome. I'll leave it here next to your friends. Here we go. Now I got your cards over here, and I'm gonna go one by one, but first I just want to understand what motivated you to even watch this video, like make this decision. There must be something that motivated you to actually be like, okay, I need to make a choice about this situation. And we got the 3 of Cups, and we have as well the 3 of Wands as a clarifier. Okay, so these 2 cards, that both of them have a 3, these are sea lions, and these are like a type of not sure, but it usually means that you are kind of stuck in a triangle situation. So this could be romantic, okay? This could mean that you actually are in a relationship or are talking to someone, but then there's also someone else on the side, okay? So this is definitely a triangle situation. Maybe if this is about a job, you have to kind of you have your current job, but then you also have like someone else, another company that wants you to work with them. I don't know, it just means that there's a triangle situation going on in here. And it's just that you're more kind of right now, this energy is of wanting to have more opportunities. You want your options open. You want to have those options open. You don't want to close that door, but for whatever reason you feel like now you have to make a choice. And with 3 of Cups, of course, you're looking for that, fun energy. This is more of a creative and fun energy that you're looking for, and now you kind of realize that you need to make a choice, and but definitely you are in a triangle situation. All right, so here I have your cards, and I'm gonna go first with what if you stay? What can you expect if you stay wherever you already are? Or what if you leave that situation or company or city, whatever that is? Okay, so first of all, I think I put them, yeah. So first of all, we got the 9 of Cups. We got the Hierophant. And we got as well the Page of Cups. And then we have Final Step. Alrighty. Okay, I'm gonna leave this here. So to begin with, okay, part of you is of course in a triangle situation, and you kind of want to know what your next step is. You want things to kind of develop, right? You want to make sure that you're heading somewhere. If this were to be the 2 of Wands, it just seems that you are looking at your options, but the 3 of Wands is like you're ready to head somewhere. You're ready for the next thing, for the next milestone. So with the Page of Cups, it is saying that if you choose to remain in this situation, if this is a relationship, it just seems like you're probably with someone who has such a young energy, such a playful energy, and you feel like you just want already kind of more of a commitment or more of a serious thing. And this person to begin with, like, will still give you just more of a youthful commitment. So not necessarily yet commitment, but it's gonna be fun. And same thing with like the job. In the beginning, if you stay, you're still not gonna necessarily see the results you want, but we do see with the Hierophant that this is actually coming later on, like this is happening. So if you stay here, the energy I get from this other situation or place or a person is just of a very youthful energy and kind of a bit immature, I'm gonna say as well, a bit more of an immature energy. But at the end of the day, with the Hierophant, you're just saying that you will end up taking the next step with this person, and this person will make a commitment. Now, I'm just going to be honest, I'm getting the sense that you may not enjoy so much. You're going to be impatient during this time because you're like, okay, this person is not being mature. This person is still like a kid. I really don't know if he or she will ever be able to give me what I'm looking for. But it seems like this person will. Not sure if this person will actually be mature and if this person will be like the right partner for you, but this is not the question here. Like, if you're ever not sure if this is the right person for you, you can go to one of like my love readings. I have plenty of them. But if for you, your motivator of staying in a situation is because you're gonna end up marrying this person or having more like him being able to take the next step, whether it's like making you his girlfriend or her boyfriend, or it is like, you know, if it's a job, giving you that upgrade in where you currently work, you know, this is happening. Like that upgrade that you're looking for, it's happening. Now, like again, like I said, I don't know if, you know, if your partner or your companion in this journey will actually be the partner that you need in your life. But I really see that at the end of the day, what you're gonna feel is very satisfied with yourself. Like all this night cups, see this person like sitting and just crossing his arms and just being like, yes, I got exactly what I wanted. This is satisfaction. Not to confuse it with peace and blissfulness and happiness and fulfillment. No, this is more of an energy of like, I wanted it and I got it. Like Ariana Grande, I want it, I got it. I want it, I got it. Like she doesn't stop herself to think like, why do I want that? And will that even serve my purpose? So this is what I'm saying about, this is not bad, but I'm just saying that it just seems like you will be very satisfied. Like no one said that I could and I got it. So you're so satisfied with yourself, but this person is by themselves. So I feel like it's just saying that satisfying feeling, you can only really feel it yourself, because it cannot really be shared with anyone, because this is really a personal goal that you had. And you know, even like if it was vengeance, you know, like sometimes being vengeful is not something that is good, but there's people that find satisfying when they are able to get the outcome they wanted, right? So I'm not saying that it's like something bad, but I'm just trying to explain the feeling of just being satisfied with yourself, whether it's a good thing for you or not. You're just satisfied because you got exactly what you wanted. And then we got final step. So this is a confirmation that if you were to stay in the situation, I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna get what you wanted. So I know it doesn't look like, because I just feel like maybe the place or the job or the partner is not reliable, but they're gonna end up marrying you, or they're gonna end up upgrading you. Like that's gonna happen. But I just, you know, just something that I wanted to share with you is that I just feel like this is you blindly going after something because you want to get it, but not necessarily stopping to think whether this is something that aligns with your life path. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. Now, if you choose to leave the situation, what can you expect? We got the 3 of Swords. We got the Ace of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, and slow down. Alrighty. So here, if you were to leave this situation, okay, whether this is a partner or a job, of course it's gonna break your heart. I don't know if it's because you invested a lot of money or energies, or you had a lot of hopes on this situation, but you're gonna have a broken heart, and you're gonna kind of this is gonna make you stay up at nighttime for several nights. This is gonna haunt you a little bit. This decision will definitely now, if this is like, if you're choosing to go for someone else, even if you're like dating someone else, you'll be heartbroken. Like this person, I know that whether he was good to you or she was good to you or not, it's gonna be really hard for you to leave this in the past. It just seems like you keep like the past, you're gonna let the past have an influence in your present for a while, for a bit, I will say. But once that you're able to kind of, you know, heal a bit more and let time heal your wounds, here we have the Ace of Pentacles with the 9 of Pentacles. So this is an opportunity that is brought to you by the universe, by your angels. And with the 9 of Pentacles, this is saying that I just feel like your focus will be very different. I do think that your focus will be more in you. Now you're gonna invest more time in yourself, money in yourself, pampering yourself. If this is a job, it's just saying that, you know, whatever that situation you left behind, yes, it's gonna be really hard in the beginning to kind of leave the memory or that job behind, but then an opportunity will come your way. That's going to be a great opportunity for you to kind of get your priorities straight again. So by straight again, I mean, unless you're a dad or a mom, right? I understand that your priority are your kids, but you should never forget that you're still a person, you know, you're still a woman or you're still a man. So in here, it's just saying like, whatever this opportunity is, right? It will end up being something that kind of will give you that chance to take care of yourself. Once again, take care of your health. Also, the way I feel like you're gonna maybe let yourself go a bit here, and then you're gonna be like, you know what? No, I'm gonna take care of my body, my mind. I like my clothes. I'm gonna invest in myself. Like, there's gonna be a dark time here, but then it's like, no, you know what? I'm gonna make myself a priority, and I want to feel good in my skin. I want to feel good on the outside. You know, it's not necessarily the inside, but it's more the outside, because you understand that it does have an influence. So you're gonna invest more time, and they're saying slow down. So this is really, I feel like, you know, for those that were like thinking to choose between two people, I just think that angels will, like, this message is, don't just jump from one person to another, because there's something more like internal work that you have to do. And before you even give your heart to someone again, your heart has to be healed, you know, and you have to make yourself a priority again. And this applies to your job, this applies to anything. It's just telling you slow down. And because, you know, I think that you have specific goals of where you want to be in life, and you're not really questioning how you're getting there, you know. Sometimes we are in a relationship and we already think we invested so much time already, and we don't want to kind of stop and reconsider things. So now what your angels say, they're not going to give you like an answer of like, choose this. But if what you care about is just necessarily like getting married or getting upgraded or whatever it is, this is going to give you that. But, you know, if you kind of are interested or curious to know, what would it be like, you know, giving yourself a chance, being by yourself for some time, and kind of dealing with that internal self-love, and also taking care of yourself and just making yourself a priority. If you're curious to know where that will take you, then you should leave that situation. Okay, so those are just, you know, my suggestions. Now I'm not gonna go into details for this oracle card, but I'm just gonna pick a couple messages, and if it does resonate to you, well, you will know. And to begin with, we got forgive and learn. Okay, so as you heal and you start letting the past in the past, you will experience more love or more self-love in the present. And then it's also saying you deserve love, you are adorable, and you are worthy of love. So there's not a specific side. If it resonates, that you will know. Feel free to claim the message. So we got the void, which is what I'm saying, that you will feel like that, like darkness, and that like you have reached like bottom because of how sad you feel about the entire situation if you were to move on. But the void always brings up, you know, like it's a time to rest and heal, but then you start a new adventure, and the void is never the void forever. Let me see. And we got balance as well. Oh, okay, I said I was not going to give more details about the cards, but for this one specifically, they just said some of you should actually ask for advice to your elders. So if you have grandma, grandpas, they will give you the advice that you need to hear. That's what they're saying. Usually I get like you should be asking your friends, but this one is specifically older person. So it could be your grandpa, your grandma, or it could be someone you know, that is older. And angels are saying that they have the right advice to give you. Alrighty, so we got the union of hearts, a love connection defies explanation. And we got have faith, trust your faith in the situation. Alrighty, group number 3. I hope that you like your reading. Please subscribe, like, leave a comment. I was gonna say, let me know in the comments if you like this setup better, because I actually do like it better, but let me know. I'm trying different things each week, so I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi there, group number 4. So if you chose this beautiful crystal, welcome. Alright, I'm gonna leave it here next to its friends, and I got your cards over here. And first we're gonna go over the energy of the situation, or like something that's going to explain a little bit more the why do you find yourself here making the decision now, because there's always a motivator to make a choice. So we got here the Hanged Man. Okay, so you see how this is a wolf that is like it's hanged over with his feet, I guess, on a tree or something like that. So the Hanged Man, this really means that you are found in a situation that you feel like you no longer belong to, because it doesn't align with your beliefs or that growth that you're having. It's something that it's like saying this does not make sense anymore, something like that. And this could be a relationship or a job that at some point was like really fruitful and really like the right thing for you at the time, but now it's just sometimes there's a change that happens within, inner change, and we don't really have control over that, and within our mentality changes, and so wherever you are, it seems like it does not longer align with what you are looking for. So this is why, it's just you and this situation, or you and this thing, or you and this institution. It's just you think very differently at this point. Okay, so if you say, what can you expect? We got the World. We got the Chariot, but in reverse. We got the 7 of Swords. And the Queen of Swords in reverse. And actually, pile number 4, you are the only pile that got reverse cards. Just letting you know. And then we got Family as the Oracle card in here. Alrighty, I'm gonna explain one by one. And so what I'm gonna do first is go over what can you expect if you stay in the situation, and then what can you expect if you actually move on from the situation, okay? Alrighty, so to begin with, we got the World, which if you stay, usually the World is letting you know that you have arrived to the end of a specific chapter, okay? And it's time to start a new one. So if you choose to stay here, I feel like maybe the nature of your relationship or the nature of your workplace is gonna change. For some of you, this can mean a perk of, traveling the world or other things like that, just being able to explore the world or travel to different cities. But for most of you, I just feel like the nature of your relationship or the nature of the job itself, it's going to change. Usually this energy, this major arcana, is pushing you to kind of start a new chapter. But the fact that you choose to stay, and right after that, we got a major arcana reverse, which is the Chariot. And the Chariot means that you're heading somewhere. So when it is in reverse, like this is telling you that you should be moving on to the next chapter in your life, but instead with the Chariot in reverse, it's like you're refusing to move on. So there's gonna be some stagnant energy in here, and as well, it's just like you may be heading somewhere. So, you know, I'm not saying that you're gonna break up with this person or this relationship is gonna end, because it won't. Like, it seems like it keeps going on, or that this job is going to fire you, but it's not that. Like, it's not gonna happen, because there's a place for you in here. But the thing is, with the Chariot in reverse, which is Cancer energy, and here we got Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Pisces energy. Sorry, not Pisces, Aquarius energy. In here, it's just like, usually the emotional and the rational side are pulling to the same direction, but in your case, you're either way too rational or you are too emotional. Like, you're not able to put the two together and make sure that that pulls you to the right direction. Or like, usually when this is aligned, you're going, like, you are on your life path. It's just saying that you're getting closer to your life path, or whatever you're heading. It's going to be lessons and experiences that are going to make you grow, and it does align with your life path, what you have come to do in this world. But when it's in reverse, yes, you may be heading somewhere, but it's not where it should. No, it's not somewhere where you will like have amazing experiences that are aligned with your life path. I just want to say that. So regardless of what this is, relationship, a job, a staying in a city, whatever it is, okay, wherever you go, it's not aligned, and you're making this decision really solely based on emotion or solely based on rationalism. I don't know what it is, but you're not having a healthy balance in here, okay? And then we have the Seven of Swords and the Queen of Swords, but in reverse. So this is saying that the way you're doing things and you're going about it, you have good intentions, okay? But this is going to backfire somehow. So you will end up doing something, or maybe the situation, or something will happen that will backfire. So, you know, like the story behind the Seven of Swords, it's like two different camps. I don't know if you get to see here, there's actually tents, sorry. And then so someone from the other camp, there was a war going on. And what he does is that at nighttime, or when it's about to go at nighttime, he goes into the other camp and steals all the swords. So when the fight comes, right, they're not gonna have as many swords. Now, the intention, of course, was to help his side, but it's just not a great way to go about it. It's not a honest way to go about it. There's no like honesty here. There's no pride in doing it this way, and it could backfire. Like, he could get caught and actually killed. You know, like what he's doing is not like, he's not going at nighttime and like slitting people's throat at nighttime. Like, that's not what he's doing, but still is not the right way to go about it. You know, it's just usually backfires. So also this could mean that you don't have all the information. Like, you are seeing the situation, but you don't have all the information. And if you had more information, maybe your choice would be different. So it just seems like by you staying in here, you're taking a shortcut, or you're taking a shortcut or a different road that is not taking you closer to your life path. And with the Queen of Swords in reverse right next to it, it's just saying that you staying here is just going to push you to turn into someone that is kind of dishonest about things, okay? And once again, a lot of us, we always will never go into a situation thinking we're gonna become liars, or we're gonna do something shady or sneaky to someone else or to a job, you know. We don't go with that intention ever. But then we cross one line, and we cross another, and so on. And then after some time, we realize there's no line anymore. Like, we don't really, we don't know where to draw the line. We don't know when it's time to stop. And when, you know, I really feel like this whole thing of, but I had the right intentions. Yeah, but you didn't go the right way about it. You weren't straightforward with people. And with usually the Queen of Swords is someone who's realistic, who's honest, who's very straightforward. But backwards is the completely opposite. Instead of communicating what she really, like, the truth, or what she feels like it's the right thing to do, or lead others, instead she will be misleading others, And I'm just feeling like you staying here because you have already had a change of mentality. And if you do not accept where that takes you, you're going to be stagnant in a situation and experiences that may not be the best for you, and that will make you be disloyal to yourself and turn yourself into someone who maybe, if you could like look into the future, you wouldn't be proud of. Okay, this is what I'm gonna say, and I know that you're not gonna do it with bad intent, but I just really think that you're turning into someone who maybe you wouldn't be proud of. Now with family, I really just feel like, okay, so maybe this decision could be because, it could be you staying at a job that you don't feel like, you're not being real or truthful to yourself, or staying in this job, but because of family or because of money, you're staying in this situation, right? And family should be a source of support. It should never be taken as an excuse not to be faithful to yourself or true to your inner calling. Family is a support system. Family are, because of the stars, is like we chose our family for a reason, and maybe a lot of you may not talk to your family members, or may be kind of have unresolved issue with one of your family members. But at the end of the day, what is the truth, universal truth, is that we chose our family members for a reason. You don't have, like, if they're really abusive people and all of that, you don't have to be around them, but you do have to understand that you chose them for a reason, and they were meant to teach you a lesson. So rather than seeing them as like the bad guy or the bad person, instead thank them for the opportunity to for them to be a tool for you to learn whatever lesson you had to learn. But family here is like a support system. This is why the stars are here, because you are all soul sisters, soul brothers. Like, you have soul contracts with your family members, and you should let them guide you. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so before I move forward, they're just saying something they wanted me to mention is that sometimes our mentality has changed, but because we don't want to give up on our family or the clan, sometimes it's not blood, but it's just like your best friends, or, you have built a clan, right? A clan, like a group of people. And sometimes changes that we have made in our lives and the way we now want to live our life does not align with the people that we have around us, and that should never be a reason to stop us. If they genuinely care about us, and if they genuinely want to be in our lives, they will support those positive changes in your life. Alrighty, what can you expect if you actually leave the situation and move on? We got the Hanged Man. Amazing. I feel like this is going to be the way to go. Okay, so see, the Hangman is the same one as this one. It's just different decks. Okay, so it's saying that you kind of going to be a little bit more truthful to you. Like, this path represents the big change, mentality change that you have had, and you moving on will just strengthen that change, and it will just allow you to keep expanding that mentality, that consciousness, that spiritualism, whatever that is. Then we got the High Priestess. Okay, this is like intuition. This is kind of more like aligned with your path 100%. We got the Seven of Wands. Perfect. Yeah, this is more aligned with your path. And we got the Ten of Pentacles. And we got storytelling. Alrighty, so okay, to begin with, like I mentioned, if you were to choose to move on and give yourself a chance to get out of this situation or this job, this relationship, whatever this is, angels are saying that you're going to be more truthful to yourself. You're going to allow yourself and give yourself the space, and you're going to be in an environment in which you are able to keep going on with this growth of consciousness. You know, this person, the hangman, is someone that is kind of in transition to a more conscious lifestyle, or in spiritualism, or is having a lot of revelations. Okay, you could be a religious person. It could go like you were never a religious person and then you start believing in something. Okay, so that's why this is like like this person is being enlightened somehow, and it's just saying that you leaving the situation behind will give you the space, and it will be the right environment for you to keep growing consciously and keep having realizations. With the High Priestess, okay, this is saying that you will once again be able to connect more with your intuition, and you're gonna have like the thing is, mysteries of the world are always present. A lot of things like spirits, how energy works, all that information is available to us all the time. However, most of the time we don't have the mindset to be able to download that information, right? If you are really living and thriving in the 3D world, so you care about money, cars, having a good job, everything that is about having that 3D world experience, then your mind is full of those thoughts. So you cannot actually you don't have space to think about what would it be like to get in touch with my intuition and download really important information from the universe, you know? And here he's saying you're creating that right environment for you to start getting messages from your angels, getting in touch with your intuition, having access to the mystery of the worlds, you know, how things work, how like manifestation work. Like I just feel like by nature, okay, and this is the only group that I'm seeing like another message that your angels want to kind of forward here, like push in here, is that by nature you're such a intuitive person. Okay, you could probably have like kind of a witch descendant, or you are a light worker. I really find that you have some gifts that being so involved in the 3D world, or being like, you know, sometimes we think that this relationship is all that we want, or this job, and you're so consumed by it that you never stop and give yourself a chance to breathe, to grow as a person. And because the second you do that, you start aligning with your life path, and then those gifts and that information of like your potential starts coming in, and it can be scary, but I'm telling you, you're really talented and you're very intuitive, and you do have special gifts. Definitely you do. Okay, now whether you want to use them or not, that really is up to you, but they're going to help you to create something that you're proud of in this world. Okay, so because you're now giving yourself more space and creating a safe environment to keep growing, you know, consciously, you got the 7 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles, saying that I really feel like there's going to be some resistance from your family or people around you. And then with the 7 of Wands, it's saying that you connect with your intuition, and without having to see proof of anything, you now have the strength to defend the way you think, or the things that now you believe in. You know, with the 7 of Wands, it's like you have a certain faith that, and by faith I mean like, or like you're sure of yourself, and now you're not ashamed of like those changes, because I really feel like in the beginning it just feels uncomfortable because it's a big change that you did not even look for. It's like, so an example I give with this at times is like, for me, let's say when I went from eating meat to going vegetarian and completely cutting it, oh gosh, I wish I could go back, because I'm a meat lover. Like, I am a meat lover. And that change, I made it like over 10 years ago, okay? So it has been a long time, and I made my peace of mind at this point. But the thing is, I wish, for some time I was like, I wish I didn't watch that documentary. I wish that my values and my morals weren't that, and I wish I didn't care about animals, or I didn't care about, you know, other beings being suffering because of my eating behaviors or my lifestyle, you know? So it's just, I had this feeling, this is what I'm feeling here. It's just like, you will be like, oh no, I wish I could go back and forget whatever enlightenment I had, you know? And it doesn't work like that. You cannot go backwards. So you're going to get to a point in which now you're actually going to defend the way you feel or the way you think. And in the beginning too, I was a bit ashamed of like being a vegetarian and then a vegan, I'm not gonna lie, because I didn't understand how protein worked and all of that. And then people were always like, okay, but how are you gonna get protein? You know that when you will have kids, you're gonna have to like eat meat, because, or are you gonna like, also, how are you gonna raise your babies? Like, it was so many people having their own opinions. And because I was a meat lover and just something changed out of nowhere without me looking for it, I was unsure and I couldn't really defend my point of view. But then it gets to a point in which you are more informed and more confident about what you're doing, that you can actually defend your point of view and your stand, you know? You stand for something. And this is what I'm seeing. I was about to say that at the end of the day, what this will bring you here with the 10 of coins, 10 of pentacles, you see like family, the dogs, the kids. This is energy of abundance. So this is about a job and you being, you know, true to yourself. It will bring abundance to you at the end of the day. I know it doesn't look like it, but it will happen. When you go into your path, there will always be abundance, okay? Of course, some people in their life path, they're meant to be like super abundant because they're meant to have a specific or a special connection with not money, but assets, physical assets. And some of us, we don't. But at the end of the day, no matter what is your life path, if you are aligned with it, you will get money, always, okay? You will always have that roof over your head. And this is what it's saying. You're having that stability, that balance in life. And then with storytelling, as the oracle card for here, it's just, you know, it's just saying that you are allowed to change what you want from life at any point of life. You don't own any explanations to anyone. The story that you tell yourself is going to be the real story, right? So if you keep telling yourself that you're not capable of things, or that's not how things are done in this world, or that no one will believe you, or no one will be with you if you're like this, or whatever it is, you know, that will become true if that's what you believe. But if you tell yourself, no, you know what, angels are with me, or maybe you're not a religious person and you say, I know there's a higher power, and now I understand that everything is, I don't know, energy, and I'm able to manifest things in my life, and there's a greater purpose for me in my life rather than just like, you know, work 9 to 5 on something that I may not be enjoying, whatever it is, or being in a relationship just for the sake of being in a relationship. Whatever this is, it's just saying that you are the own writer of your story, okay? Now, I'm just going to choose a couple of oracle cards. I'm not going to actually interpret them or go in depth for this reading. I'm just going to read them to you, and it may make sense to you, it may resonate to you, okay? So we got love not... okay, so this is in Spanish, and this is when... the feelings that you feel for someone, they're not being felt back, okay? I can't remember what the word is, but you know when it's not... I'm going to think about it, I'm going to put it here. But this love is not reciprocated. Yeah. So, and it's just saying there's not enough attraction and chemistry to maintain this relationship. And then we got happiness and joy. Alegría is like happiness, joy, and it's just saying to be able to kind of get that romance back, you have to let your spirit to shine. Alrighty, like your young spirit shine, okay? And then we got self-love in here, which is number 6, and we got assessing, which is number 9. And then let me see what other message you have. This specific reading was kind of long. I think it was the longest one of all 4. Okay. So we could do something for do something for someone, give your attention to another. And this is what I'm saying by sometimes we think that this is the end of the world, you know, like this is so important, I can't let this go. And it's just like sometimes doing something for someone else, someone that needs help or something like that, kind of takes our mind out from like what we think is the biggest issue in our lives. And then we realize that really we're so small in such a big universe. And then things don't matter as much, you know, you don't put as much pressure on yourself anymore. And it says rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take a break. Alrighty, pile number 4. I hope that this was helpful and that you enjoy your reading. Please do subscribe, comment, like. I would really appreciate it. I'm putting so much work into my videos and I really have a lot of fun. I feel like I found the best setting now. This is my favorite so far, but let me know what you think. If you like this setting, let me know in the comments, and well, I'll see you next time. Bye.